So I'm, as a professor of nursing, and when I have, say for example, our medical students who come here, I was doing rounds with one of our students, and I said to him, well, what's the main reason women die on our planet? And he thought a minute, and he said, well, they bleed. And I said, they hemorrhage. I said, well, why do they hemorrhage? And he said, because after childbirth. I said, that's right. They're attendant, or they lack attendance, or they lack an attendant, or no one knows what to do. And so I'm going to show you how to do a fundal massage, which is a life-saving procedure. And I said, did anyone ever talk to you about that in your medical school? And he said, I think we talked about it for like a half hour. And I said, so isn't that interesting that the thing that kills women most on our planet, you would spend a half hour talking about? And I said, well, you're going to hear more than a half hour. We're going to talk about what to do, medications to use, the array of things to do, how to prevent hemorrhage to begin with. And so that's part of the philosophy of midwives, is prevention. And so you're going to hear about it. So he really liked that. That made a lot of sense to him.
It also seems to me that you would have less hemorrhages because you are letting women labor down and you're not putting all that pressure.
Hello. I mean, there's so much stuff that we do that creates problems. Yeah. There's so much wrong that we've done. And now it's time to look at evidence-based practice and to say, okay, maybe AROMing everyone's not a good idea. Maybe pulling and doing things that forcing women to bear down too early can cause problems. You know, a gentle birth is not just gentle for the baby, it's gentle for the mom, it's gentle for everybody. So
I think Rob and Lynn would agree with you on that one.
I think most of the midwives who practice in the world with good outcomes, who are careful about what they do, conscientious, don't want to cause harm, do no harm. Florence she said that. Foremost, do no harm. So we need to get back to our roots.
So that's the theme of my documentary, is taking the good things from the traditional ways and incorporating them in the with the wonderful, amazing modern scientific.
Hey, I love Cytotec. That's my favorite drug on the planet. So I use it liberally, and the nurses love it, my patients love it. It's such a great drug to prevent hemorrhage. Let's keep those little wonderful cells to the body and not make them go out on the bed sheets. Keep mama healthy and feeling good. You know, the next day she gets up, she feels strong, she takes care of the family, daddy's happy, auntie's happy, uncle's happy, everyone's happy. She's not anemic and a mess and needing blood transfusions. So it all makes sense, what we do. And I think now we are putting it together, like you said. We're bringing the traditions that make sense and looking at the evidence and then backing off on things that have not made sense and cause harm. And for expediency, we have to hurry up. Well, do we really have to hurry up? No, we don't. We can wait. We can be patient and allow nature to allow the woman to ripen. I tell my women, I say, you're like a big papaya, and you just have to ripen naturally. And that's what we're trying to do here, is to let you ripen so that you taste good, so that the baby is born with a nice little cone head, and that your cervix dilate naturally, and everything's easy and nice and not pushed and unripe. So